Thank you for joining me for the last episode of Disco Does Halo Combat Evolved with the Maw.
Purpose, didn't you?
Well, that was so funny, I forgot to laugh. Welcome everybody to the final episode, final stage of Halo Combat Evolved. It's been a long journey, but we're back on the first stage, only reverse order, again. Now the last section of this game is one of my favorite sections in video games, honestly. The tone of it is just so epic. The scenery, the scope, it's pretty awesome.
We need to get to the bridge.
Oh, I just died there.
We can use the captain's
Let's try this again. So we'll go ahead and
fusion engines. The explosion should damage enough systems below it
probably
to
not be
destroy the
so
ring.
reckless this time. Now I don't have a shotgun yet, so the flood especially are going to give me a harder time on this one. Overall, it's not a very difficult stage until you get to the engine room, but I'll explain that as soon as we get there. Has to do with a couple of those infinite spawn points for the flood, erratic checkpoints, and tough jumps. Oh, a shotgun. Well, thank you very much. Didn't have to wait too long for that. Now, the flood always spawns random weapons, except in a couple places there's going to be rocket launchers every time. But I'm pretty lucky to get the shotgun this early. It's going to be a good run. As you probably recognize, most of this stuff is the same as before. It's kind of a letdown, but whatever. I do think it's interesting that it takes 2 shotgun blasts to the back for hunters, but 1 pistol shot. Now, playing this stage on Legendary, it's very difficult. That section, at least. But as you can see, I got through the Covenant, no problem. Probably have to circle back for a couple people, but...
We made it. Let's get to work.
Those elites do look pretty cool. I didn't realize that they changed them for this stage, but they look cool. There's another cinematic time. Oh, I didn't kill guy left alive, so hold on.
I need you to upload me into the control systems. Terminals
You got to be
are
careful
next
being
to
next to those too, because they blow up after they.
I leave home for a few days and look what happens. This won't take long. There. That should give us enough time to make it to a lifeboat and put some distance between ourselves and Halo before the detonation.
I'm afraid that's out of the question, really.
Oh, hell.
Ridiculous! That you would imbue a warship's AI with such a wealth of knowledge? Weren't you worried it might be captured or destroyed?
He's in my data arrays, a local tab.
You can't imagine how exciting this is to have a record of all of our lost time. Human history, is it? Fascinating. Oh, how I will enjoy every moment of its categorization. To think that you would destroy this installation as well as this record. I am shocked. Almost too shocked for words.
He stopped the self-destruct sequence.
Why do you continue to fight us, Reclaimer? You cannot win. Give us the construct, and I will endeavor to make your death relatively painless and...
At least I still have control over the comm channels.
Where is he?
I'm detecting taps throughout the ship. Sentinels, most likely. As for the monitor, he's in engineering. He must be trying to take the core offline. Even if I could get the countdown restarted, I don't know what to do.
How much firepower would you need to crack one of the engine shields?
Not much. A well-placed grenade, perhaps, but why? Okay, I'm coming with you. Chief, Sentinels! The ship was heavily
It is pretty
damaged
funny
by
because
attack.
I can literally just leave,
We should be able to
and the Sentinels are not a problem anymore. Funny. So basically, what we have to do is we have to open up the rods to put the to open up the core, and then just blow it up. Simple enough. A little bit more difficult in practice, but still not too bad. There's some alternative weapons in this room, but really it's just the pistols, shotguns, and rifles. That's about it. No rocket launchers yet. Yeah, we're able to... Ducking in this game is just so incredibly hard that it's... you can never use it. Now sometimes you come into this room a little bit late and there's only Sentinels or only Flood. Fortunately, this time I got blessed with both. So their way to... their priority is killing each other, not me. So I'm happy about that. Now, if we're lucky, we can catch a checkpoint back here. Yeah, look. Oh, yep, there it is. Cool. Checkpoint's key because this is another section where they just keep on coming. So you have to rush it. And every time you rush, there's a huge chance that you're not going to make it. So. Everybody recognizes these dark hallways? Gotta be careful with no shields and those guys around. Take me down pretty quick. Alright, here we go. Ouch. Walked right into that one. Those hunters have some firepower on them. I gotta give it to them. Okay, now it's very important that we go to the armory first. We have to go to the armory first, because if we go to engineering first and we forgot to have some weapons, then every checkpoint until we get the first checkpoint in the room is going to spawn, and we have to go back here. So it's very important that you go to the armory first. And then there's some cloaked flood guys, but they don't really hurt you that much. Okay, so we got our stuff, got a rocket launcher, have our grenades, have our shotgun. So it's time to go to engineering. Now this part's pretty tough. There's two ways up, and then there's 4 panels. So
Engine room located. We're here.
the 2 ways up, I always take the right side up.
Alert.
It's a lot easier to get to everything from the right side. The left side involves some jumping and some kind of weird positioning. So this is the right side, although it's a little tough because there's 2 right here, and it is an infinite spawn point for the flood, and at the top of these stairs to the right is also an infinite spawn point for them. Now the first time as we're going up, as you see, we got up here no problem, but the second time definitely won't be as easy. So I'm gonna go over and use this bridge because the left side is so much harder. I'm going to go over here and open these casings up. So hopefully we can catch this.
Use an explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you
Hey, there we go. Now, the easiest way to do this is to get this jump. Oh, I got it. Wow, that probably saved, that could save as much as 5 minutes. So we're gonna pull this one back as well. Those sentinels really mess you up, so you have to be careful. Okay, it's closed right now. He almost got me there. Hey, there we go. The 2. Wow, that almost never happens. Wait, did I get it? I don't think I did. Shoot. So, what you have to do is you have to go back here because it's flood-based checkpoint system. Go back here. Hopefully things will despawn, and we're gonna try to force a checkpoint. It should work as long as there's not too many guys around. This should be it. Okay. So, still have... Yeah, okay, so we did get it. We just have 2 more to go. You see the 2 arrows? So again, we're going up the right side. We're going to have to deal with those 2 infinite spawn locations, and hopefully they won't give us too much trouble. The best way is just to ramrod yourself up here. Obviously it's not working for me, but it seemed to have despawned everybody enough, so it wasn't too much of a problem. Now this one I would recommend grenades as being your primary source of stopping these guys. I don't know why they didn't spawn correctly. Oh, that's too wild. I didn't do that grenade well, but try it again. Come on. Okay, we're good. That's definitely the easiest way to do it, if you can.
Keep it up. Only one more fusion reactor to go.
Ah, crap.
That's it.
Yeah, it looks like everybody's too busy with their other buddies.
Okay, we should have 15
So there we
minutes to
go.
get off the
That's
ship.
all
Don't
4.
have much
Now, if you're
time.
good enough, you can
Move
jump up
outside
here
and signal
on
bring
these
back.
and then get right
Access
back up.
schematics.
I'm not that good.
There's a service
So-
lift at the top of the engine room.
So now we're going to have to
It's
make it up
Class
the
7
right
service
side
corridor
a
that
third
runs along the
time.
ship's dorsal
Although right
structure.
now I'm just going to go
Hurry.
up the left side. No, wait, this is the right side. Yeah, that's right. So hopefully this won't give you too much trouble. That could have hurt. But no, they're going pretty well actually. This run is going very well. I'm surprised. Wow, and nothing up here again. Okay. Well, maybe it has to do with legendary, and this is only a normal mode, so you know. But we're gonna go up some elevators and go to the last section with the warthogs here right now. Now this elevator is gonna be some guys. Rocket launcher is definitely the easiest way. The elites don't die. As you can see, some of their grenades take a little bit while to explode too. So just be careful. And look at the difference between the old and the new. It's crazy.
Come in, Echo 419. Roger, Cortana. I'm Reach 555. The Pillar of Autumn's engines are going critical, Flowhammer. Request immediate extraction. Approach the crash site and be ready to pick us up at External Access Junction 4C as soon as you get my signal. Affirmative. Echo 419 going on station. Echo 419 to Cortana. Things are getting noisy down there. Everything okay? Negative. We have a Wildcat destabilization of the ship's fusion core. The engines must have sustained more damage than we thought.
Analyzing. We have 6 minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We need to evac now. Activating final countdown timer. When it reaches 0, the engine
6 minutes. Oh boy.
will generate a temperature
Here we
of
go.
almost 100 million degrees. Don't be here when it blows.
I always forget about that. I always just keep on going forward. The warthog. Anyway, so what I like about this section, what I really like about this section, it's so different from everything else you see in the game. Yeah, you're driving a warthog, but the sense of scope, especially right here, all the flood around, all the Covenant come in. At one point, there's a Covenant drop ship. Oops, that's not good. There's a Covenant drop ship that comes in and starts shooting at you. The sense of scope and what do you call it? The stakes are so high right now because this reactor is going critical, and if you don't get far away, you're going to be space dust, just like this thing is as well. So it's really pretty cool. This is one of my favorite sections of the game, and the way that this game ends is just fantastic too. It leaves you definitely wanting more, so that when Halo 2 finally comes out, it scratches all those itches that you've been waiting for the past 5 years. It's great. That being said, this is one of the most difficult parts of the game because one little thing in your Warthog, which is unwieldy to drive anyway, one little misstep can cause you minutes and set you behind. I don't think I've ever actually ran out of time per se, but I've definitely been knocked off. I've been killed with random explosions, random enemies, random physics, like my car coming too far forward, clipping a wall like this right here. Jeez, come on, 2 times now in one run. That long jump section here coming up. It's all pretty tough. Yeah, I took a wrong turn there too. Okay, here comes the Covenant drop ship, firing at you a couple times.
Extraction now. All
Oh boy.
Affirmative, Cortana.
That was close.
Foehammer inbound.
Oh, Foehammer.
Wait, stop! This is where Foehammer is coming to pick us up. Hold position here.
Now, there were a couple times where I stopped right there. You can also look on my channel for one time it stole, one of the Banshees stole my Warthog.
Calculating alternate
But
escape route.
if you don't know, Echo 419, the dropship just gets fired, it gets shot down by some
Move now, we
Banshees.
can make it.
It's a cinematic thing, it doesn't last very long, but they stop the timer for you, so if you want to stop and watch that, you're not penalized for it. I almost never do this in one run, this section right here. And I didn't this time either. This is, I think, my 4th or 5th try.
Chief, up ahead there's a gap in the trench. At top speed, we should be able to clear it.
Here we go. Pretty cool jump right here. See, and the physics are so weird because you have to get it just right. But even though I pushed my nose up as far as I could, it still pushed too forward on the physics. Oh, and I almost did. Oh man, I almost didn't make that. Jeez. Yeah, so this is definitely problematic. Fortunately, they give you enough time to go through it. You can make a couple mistakes, and as long as you stay on the right, semi-right path, then you're good to go. See, this is a little secret for you guys who played on hard mode. Just go to the left side here. You bypass all of the enemies, all of the explosions, all of the danger is just gone. So, it's a little bit of an Easter egg, but here we go. And that's Halo, everybody. So thank you for sticking with me all the way through this. I love this game. I hope you stick with the rest of my videos, Halo 2, Halo 3, and Halo 4, and then eventually Halo 5. And we'll catch you next time. This is Disco Ferrari signing off.
Shut them down. We'll need them later. Fancy a look?
Did anyone else make it?
Scanning. Just dust and echoes. We're all that's left. We did what we had to do for Earth. An entire Covenant armada obliterated, and the Flood. We had no choice. Halo, it's finished.
No. I think we're just getting started.